Alrighty, so we are going to be messing around with the new Elaine, of course, again, but we're going to be doing it in geared PvP because obviously some characters just aren't cutting it for, geared. Or did I say ungeared? We're playing geared PvP. I can't remember what I said already, but yeah, some characters just aren't as good in ungeared. Sometimes the gear does make the character. So we'll kind of see how it goes. I have tweaked the team that we were using a little bit. I would have liked to have kept it the exact same, but for the sake of like actually trying to get better performance, I was told to throw Bon in the back because attack-related stats with a team like this is pretty important. And I have been told to mix up the way that I am actually playing out that first turn scenario. So I'm basically just going to be baiting with the Elaine card. We're going to be buffing up attack-related stats, and then we're going to be putting up a small shield with King. And then on turn 2, I mean, they have to attack into the tier, so hopefully if he takes any sort of decent damage, he'll get more damage output if he doesn't die, of course. And then on top of that, we can kind of just put up another shield, tier AOE, big damage, big wipes, big wins, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, I don't think that with a team like this, it's going to be as big, but we'll go ahead and bait regardless. We could probably get away with not baiting because I think this is probably a bot. Okay, 117. This is obviously geared, so we do have to take that into account. 335k on that card is actually pretty impressive, I have to say. I feel like King fell off pretty hard, and then once he got his relic, he was a little mediocre, like not great. So we'll see how things go. Unfortunate that he does put the Mark of Concentration on tier. It doesn't necessarily shut him down, but it definitely hurts him quite a bit, and then the fact that he's able to pull the combo off there obviously does hurt us a lot. So, pulling a lot of extra King cards, which is really, really nice. Let's go for the level 2 here. Unfortunately, the weak point is not going to do anything to the Arthur here because of the debuff immunity, so we'll just use it as like a buffer to maybe get a little bit of damage off, so that way hopefully our second card can deal bigger damage. Yeah, 50k is not good, of course. Weak point, no debuffs though, of course. I feel like once you get rid of tiers, like I think it's crit resistance lower that he puts on the enemy is actually really, really nice. So, yeah, disabling myself also was probably not the greatest plan, but we can try to put up another shield here and stall maybe for a turn. How much is this doing? Okay, this isn't actually like doing that much. He didn't get through the shield there. I might be able to just completely stall this out. Unfortunately, I don't have any Elaine cards. It would have been nice to try to get her ultimate as well. King's ultimate does a lot. Like, it's a very good ultimate, especially if the enemy has buffs, because then it replaces each buff with, like, an increased damage taken. So that's very, very cool, but not lucky with the team that we're facing up against. Arthur doesn't get through basically anything there. And, okay, AoE from Escanor. Ooh, that does break my shield. What is his third card here? Single target onto Bon. Okay, because big bot energy here. That should be fine, I think. I guess it would probably be better to put up a shield first, so that way we have increased damage. Actually, I think I'm just going to go raw ultimate and then use the Elaine card to push for her ultimate as well. I imagine this still does really well. 600k. Okay, it does not kill the Escanor there. Not even close, actually, which is very disappointing because that is going to absolutely destroy me, I think. A 600k shield. Well, I mean, the value of the shield isn't 600k. I can't remember the exact value of like how much damage to shield ratio there is, but will we be able to survive this? No. Okay, so that's not great. Obviously, them killing a tier turn 1 was not good. So let's run it again. We'll see if we can pull something out here. Alrighty, we have a Demon King team, which is kind of what I'm looking for, kind of, sort of, I guess. I feel like if we go up against the whatchamacallits, the like the Sins teams, or just like a team with Bon in general, is going to maybe not be the greatest, just because Bon is like Bon's Mark of Concentration card actually has Pierce on it, which is like the bane of the King's Shield existence. So like Pierce gets through the shield really easily, and so, you know, going up against Bonds is not really preferred, of course. So the fact that we, you know, completely soak up that attack is really good. Okay, that hurt quite a bit. I don't think this is going to kill me. It does not kill me, but it gets me really low. And I have to say, the damage that we dealt to Demon King there was really good. He doesn't have Tarmia Link on for whatever reason. It's on his melee, which is very bizarre to me. I think we go for Shield, AOE, and then King Power Strike card, because it doesn't really matter like how strong the first card is, because you're basically just using it to put the shield up, which helps you do more damage, and then you can kind of stack more like better King cards on top of that. So maybe not the greatest example there because of the fact that his he didn't have Tarmia Link on his Demon King. Sorry, can't think. But either way, we can level 3 buff here. This actually, I think it's 30% attack related, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 30% attack related stats, and then do a level 2 tier single target here. Could be kind of nice. So there's the level 3. A lot of attack related stats. I was kind of hoping for more than that. I mean, it's not bad. It's almost 400k. That's really not bad. I think that skill's animation is like most of the actual damage is like towards the end of the skill. So I don't know, one of those weird ones. But either way, moving back in. Alrighty, we have another Demon King team here. I'm assuming this guy probably has the right links on. If I had to guess, that guy last game was a little bit peculiar in that sense. So we do have the Tarmia link. So let's go for the normal setup here. This is a real player because there's a decent amount of latency here. So I'm interested to see how this goes. We're going to bait. We're going to use the Power Strike card to put up a decent shield. We're going to see how it fares. And because we bait evasion here, he's not going to be able to use true magic against us. Because, I mean, unless he just has 3 Meliodas cards, but I highly doubt it. So we should be in a good spot here. No extra AOE from tier, which would have been kind of nice. We do get an extra shield or an extra like sever card for King, so that could be kind of nice. I think we'll be okay though. So this doesn't quite break the shield, which is really nice. I have to say this card has, I think it's slash damage, which is like 2 times pierce rate, and the fact that it can actually, or like the shield can survive that, is actually a little bit impressive to me. Okay, so only thing about this team is it does not have a whatchamacallit. Ooh, actually, we cleanse on the melee here. That's not good. That's a little bit unfortunate, actually. This still kills melee, though? Yeah, still kills melee. Okay, and then we go for the single target, and then that kills, so. Okay, that was pretty good. I like that. That worked out pretty nicely overall, I have to say. I like the King Shield. The King Shield used to be so annoying back in the day when he was meta. So the fact that he's actually, you know, working and doing his thing, I'm pretty happy with, I've got to say. We'll do one more. Okay, ooh, we have an Assault Melee team, which could be pretty interesting. We are going to have buffs on each of our characters, though, so that actually might be a problem because of the Rupture skill here. But we're going to play it out like we normally would. We have an extra AoE with Tier. We'll see how that goes. Okay, it's not that bad because he's not got a Purgatory Melee. We already had, well, we had him below 50%. I think his passive sort of like regen got him back above 50%, but not really that big of a deal. We have good tier single targets as well. Not that I'm really going to worry about using those. Okay, that's good. Doesn't break the shield on that, which is actually really, really, really nice, because that means that he's not going to get any extra darkness stacks. Ooh, okay, that dealt way more damage than I was expecting it to, actually. We're going to shield, and then we're going to big AoEs. I mean, technically, Tyr taking that much damage is kind of a good thing, but Melly's got a lot of stacks. Yeah, he's got a lot of stats on as well because of it, so, I mean, we're good because he doesn't have Tarmiel Link on him, but that was, you know, he survived that attack, so, I mean, that's definitely interesting. If we hadn't have done as much damage to the Demon King, potentially, there might have been some weird things there, like if we didn't pull an extra AoE, for example, and we went single target, if Demon King would have survived, then we would have had to deal with a melee with a lot of stacks on, so that might have been an issue, but I guess it is what it is. Now we can do the, or not really the exact opposite, but we can attack related stats up into a level 3 single target. What are we looking at here? Show me some huge damage. Ooh, this is looking pretty good. It's actually not even that much higher. Oh well. Let's do... How many tickets do I have? Yeah, let's do one more. Alright, I could already see Estarosa's bracers, so we already know what it is. We have another Assault Melee. Different formation, though, so I'm assuming this is a different guy. I'm pretty sure it is. Does have Tarmiel Link. Okay, so let's go for the turn 1. We're going to go for the normal thing here. I want to make sure that if we do bait, it goes onto the right character. Is this a bot? We have pretty good latency. Or pretty low latency. Yeah, I think this is probably a bot. Not, like I said, not that big of a deal, I guess, because it is going to be... it's not Purgatory Melee, so he's not going to be able to pop True Magic or anything like that. We do give him some buffs, though, which maybe could have been an issue, but we'll see if he can get through the shield again, because I think he'll do the same thing, because we all have buffs on. So, gets through King Shield, so that's 1 stack of darkness. Goes for the single target on Tyr. Ooh. Oh, okay. If he would have amplified, I think he would have been in a really good spot. Even then, maybe he could have amplified and then flood carded? I don't know. I think that's what he did last time. Or, like, the bot that we went up against last time. So, because we have a level 2 King card, we're going to go for something like this, just to go for big AoE, like, securing damage and everything like that, which I think we kill everybody. Melly's still surviving by just like a little sliver of HP, which is, it's impressive. I think Assault Melee, like, actually being pretty decent with Demon King is honestly really, really cool to see. But, yeah, I think obviously this team does work a little bit better in Geared because of the fact that, you know, you get so many extra, like, offensive stats and stuff like that. I do think that the, not Purgatory, Ragnarok Bond in the back was pretty nice, and, you know, going for the strat where we sort of bait and everything like that obviously is pretty important, because depending on how your first turn goes, can sort of shape the entire match. So, either way, I think this was pretty cool. I definitely am going to be trying out the team, or the Elaine, with a couple of different teams here throughout the rest of the week, so, yeah, we will see how that goes going forward. Out of 6 matches, we won 4 of them, which is not too bad. That's more than a 50% win rate. And, I mean, with a fairy team, or a fairy-based team, because we have Tyr on the team, I would say that's actually not too bad. So, honestly, pretty cool, pretty impressive that she is good enough to make, you know, Festival King sort of, like, actually usable again, which is awesome. And, yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in the next one.